What we've really found is there's a huge disconnect between what employers want and what the graduates have. And I'll share this little secret that shouldn't be a secret, and that is oftentimes the employers don't know what they want. They know what they want in their head, but they can't get it out of their head and on a piece of paper. And so we work on a lot of connections with these employers and trying to understand the culture and the soft skills that they're looking for. And so the obvious answer is they're looking for technical skills. They're looking for people that can get things done. But at the end of the day, that's not who they're hiring.
Gone away from work being the thing that you do right alongside with learning to work being something you don't do until after you're out of school. And we have cheated our generations in the ability to learn work and education together, and that both are lifelong. You never stop working and you never stop learning. And so by trying to put things in boxes that, my generation was the same way. Our parents wanted us to have better opportunities than they had, so that meant we shouldn't have to work as hard as they did. It should be easier for us to go to school, and then we did it for our kids, and now my daughter, hopefully has learned the lesson and won't make the mistake that I made, but with my grandkids. But it really is that work ethic comes from our desire. It came from a good place, the desire to give our kids more, but in trying to give them more, I feel like we cheated them. I think we cheated.
Students need to be taught meeting skills. They need to be taught business manners and personal carriage. They need to be taught how to identify personalities, and that means both healthy and pathological personalities. In a startup environment, in a small business growth environment, all of those are critical. They need to be taught how to handle conflicts. They need to be taught what is considered formal and informal behavior in a business environment. And they need to be taught how to acknowledge and respect hierarchies. Students need to recognize that their function early in a job is to learn, almost guild or apprentice style, by asking and even learning what the right questions are.
So there's just this constant irony going on, I think, within education to employment. And I really appreciated what Remington said about the employers not really being in a position to always define what kind of skills they're really looking for. But what we're finding in our work nationally and locally in New Mexico is that when we bring the K through 12 system and the employers together, everybody's talking, and then you just put up this old Department of Labor competency model, about competencies and skills, and then at the very top are just those technical skills, like I'm going to be an engineer. And everybody gets it, and we're creating a common language for one another. And then we're looking at how do we take that common language, put it together so that it can be implemented in the schools, and then the employers can be at the table at the same time.
But fit well, not be overbearing and try to control everything, but at the same time, you need all of those different personalities to make a team work. And I think businesses need to start taking some of that on themselves and I owned and operated my own businesses for 20 years. And I look back at my failures in hiring my staff, and it was when I went with, just a referral from a friend or a gut instinct, when I didn't really dig in and get to know the person a little bit more.